Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about and introduce the concept of angles. So what defines an angle? An angle is a geometric figure formed by two rays that share a common endpoint. And that endpoint, right here, I'll call it P, this is known as the vertex. I'll label my rays here. I'll call this one up here Q and this one R. So ray PQ and ray PR are called the sides of this angle with vertex P. And I just drew a little 1 right here. And the reason for that is because I'm going to show you now up to four ways of how we can name and identify an angle. The first way, first off, every time when you identify an angle, you will always use the angle symbol, which is just this angle without drawing the arrows. And just writing, in this case, you can write a 1. You can also, in this case only, and I'll show you why in just a moment, you can also write this as angle P. Another way to represent this angle are by using the 3 points labeled here. So I can refer to this as angle QPR or angle RPQ. Notice how, right here, in the middle, they both share that P. That P refers to the vertex. So how do we name an angle, like we just did right here? To name an angle, you would write the vertex alone, like we did here, or you can write the vertex in the middle of the other 2 points, like we did here. Sometimes you may see a number represented by an angle, and that is also okay. But if 2 or more angles have the same vertex, we will not use the vertex alone to name an angle because they will share that same vertex. And visually, let me show you what that looks like. I'll use a different color for this part. If I drew a pair of intersecting lines, call this S, T, intersection here will be P, and I'll call this R and Q. Why not? All right. So, as mentioned before, if 2 or more angles have the same vertex, we will not use the vertex alone to name the angle. And this is an example of why. I'm going to call this 1, 2, 3, and 4 for those 4 different angles for this intersection here. So if I refer to this entire figure as angle P, that would be incorrect. And the reason why is because I've got 4 different angles here. Now the other ways we can represent this, we can refer to this angle right here as angle 1. We can also call it angle RPT or TPR, and that's for this one here. Angle 2 we can call SPR or RPS, or we can simply refer to it as angle 2. And then likewise, same thing here, SPQ or QPS or angle 3. And then 4, we can call this one angle 4 or QPT or TPQ. The best representation for angles typically is by using the 3 letters here. Sometimes you may have numbers. If that is the case, that is also fine. Just remember, be very careful if you're using the vertex because that can lead to something like this. So again, the best representation is the 3 letters. Thank you so much for watching. and I will see you later.